on his defense.
And that's, I do want to bring up the point eventually. Maybe not now, because the round is live. We've got a little bit of action to start with, but let's talk about that comp in a moment. So keep that in your mind. But MiniBoo going to go through the motions, straight in towards the site. Hasn't got too much problem until then revealed. RobbieBk draws first blood. MiniBoo's gone down. The next leg is Zyppan. He isn't alone. He's got some support with him, but Zyppan is now the last one really trying to hold it down. Nice work towards Woot, but RieNs left in a 1v3. Surrounded here. Star in his own right. 15 seconds for the dart to come back up and a minute to play with. He can reset the playing field here.
He might get cheeky and try and go towards B, but...
Oh, they're walking it, though. They want to clear that. They want to make sure he can't slip the net, but he's played this well. Nice try. Nice shot. Flash in the corner, but with the smoke in the way, not really going to affect Zyppan. Oh!
People here could be seeing the fourth. This could be rough for Heretics going into the site. They're going to have to contact up.
And already they're being punished. That one bit of util that hasn't left this spot, but there's a lot more on the other side than maybe he'd expect. 3 players down the... Yeah! Who needs to expect it when you can hit that? Gets a 2-for-1 discount.
Ready for that, to be quite honest with you.
And look at them converging towards middle now. Woot's in a real pickle. Gonna try. Oh, he actually gets caught as well. Got to be a bit careful in case someone maybe got a second to shoot. But look at them clearing behind this space as well. They're taking it away.
They've killed Benji, so there's no sentinel to. So these two at middle could go in for a late flank here.
Oh, this is massive. And again, you look at Zyppan, who's been great so far. You look at Robbie, who is just, you know, Mr. Motivator when it comes down to it. Zyppan! Unsung hero to the headliner. 2 big kills. It leaves RieNs in a near-on unwinnable situation. 10 seconds left. Robbie, just wait for the smoke to drop. They've got time to play with here. 8 seconds. RieNs has no options. He'd love to get Robbie down, but it's just kind of waiting on this one. The Outrun going to come in, force him away. Oh, okay, that's a problem. Going to be caught up here, but Boo's already taken away Cadaver. It's pretty much Minny on his own. He's completely nullified this round. Finally, they just power through. A little bit of a misplay, and finally addressing middle has worked out for Heretics. Plants in, and we know where Zyppan was playing, over towards A. So he's only got half the map to cover, does eventually make it back round, but a 1v5 is a lot to ask.
He did try to use the Omen ult, but he did ult into a KO ult, so it did look a bit silly.
A little bit rough. Hey, look, we've had a lot of issues with Omen TPs and ults recently, mostly North America, but they can be very confusing sometimes, so... beyond that, I mean...
I was trying to catch up to what you meant there.
Yeah, I was really extending it. You got there.
There we go, yeah.
But again, this is the first round. Super deep hold on the other side, but I like what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I like the little... Oh. Woot is not the person you want to be walking into the ground.
Does that dart? Ooh, that could be misinformation. They had no idea about how close Heretics had made it. A lovely pause for thought and a little bit of a misplay on util, and Cadaver just picks the wrong side to look at. Outdone by...
After being kind of ready, the TP's going to come in as soon as we hear this drone, hopefully.
Zyppan's taking a deeper look over towards A, so he can quick with it towards MiniBoo, but the trade was there, so Woot's going to keep them at an even 4-4 on the B site. Minny makes it over in time, as you highlighted, that TP taken early, and they're still going, and Minny, Robbie! So, a very interesting one to come into this, and Zyppan again, look at him. He's relentless on this approach, but he gets man-handled. That is going to put you back in your place. Boo outdoes Zyppan, and suddenly that changes everything.
There was like aggression on both sides at the same time. It was very, very confusing. In those moments, it looks a bit silly on the mini-bat, but when you're in the game, experiencing things like that, the comms just go wild. So, interesting idea from mates.
Ooh, knives out. Robbie, droning in. What does he get on this one? Click's getting proactive, checks to the left, gonna spot out Boo. Stunning, it's quick, it's clean.
Yeah, I love this. Just fearlessness coming out
exactly where you are.
And it's nice seeing them with no fear almost in this, because it's very easy to fall into the idea of being outdone by the name you're playing against, right? Yep. Heretics are arguably one of the most, competitive teams we had, at least last year. Cadaver this off angle. Hold on. This is lovely. Oh, it's gorgeous. Cadaver just tucking in a little on the angle, reading what Heretics would have wanted, leaving Benji last man alive and a mile away from
the best team in the league.
Yeah.
To see like they're flooding in, it looks like they are going to go try and hold this side.
Okay, I'm still eyes on the flank here. Not sure what Click's going to do on this. They are on the site though.
Never mind. They teased the hold and then we're like, no.
Don't fancy that. Okay, so Click's made it past. He's not set off anything behind them, but they might be aware of this, but RieNs has to be careful. Bye-bye. Your contingency plan just goes out the window, falls away so the trade doesn't come in. There was no one there anyway. Minny now notes 3 players. The paranoia doesn't quite get him, but you can see the flash following does. Still, Minny, Zyppan, just flooding back in. It is perfection watching these guys, and heartbreaking for Heretics. The cuppy's been checked. A little strange, and Minny's in the right place again. No one's clearing close. Minny, how many times does Minny get this many kills? He's had 2s, he's had 3s, he's had the lot of them now. benjy's off on walkabout somewhere. I mean, yeah, RieNs is going to bring the spike over, but this is a nightmare of a game. benjy's on 1-8, and I'm one of the biggest fans of this man. He's a treat to watch, an absolute pleasure to witness play. Same for all of the Heretics side. They look like a shadow of themselves here, but Plant should be in 2v5. Make me a believer again.
Yeah, benjy's going to have to make a massive play here. He knows it himself.
But I feel like he's one of those players who knows the win cons of making big plays. And I say this, it'll probably be nothing, but sometimes he knows that he has to go beyond the normal realms of what's to be expected. And he's got to just guess. He's got to try and make it happen. He only got 1. That's not big enough. That's not enough here. There's RieNs.
Once again. Just
how many times?
Alive.
Yep. Got 2 shock darts, got his own reveal as well. Not bad. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. If there was a man to do it, maybe. Oh, just maybe, it's RieNs! We wait and see, right? MiniBoo, Sheriff out, and that's about all she wrote.
Oh, nice little fake towards B here, using...
Look at it. They bit on this one. And then they succeed. Oh God, it's not meant to go this well. That's the secondary point to this. They've over-succeeded. Click finding 2. They're going to get the plant towards A. And look at where Heretics are.
They've realized already. I was getting concerned that they were going to not realize for too long.
It's a long walk back.
And they don't have much utility for this retake. They don't have smokes. It's going to be tough. And Click is going to be the thorn in their side eventually if it really comes down to it.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, RieNs, the only one in my mind who can try and do something. 2 shock darts, reveal, tap on the spike here. benjy looking for that first player to swing. Kadabra taking a good amount of chip damage on that, and we noted it before. There is still going to be Click coming in slowly but surely, and Robbie do at least have bonus against Bai, 11-3.
Instant strat here from it. Oh. I can't even
kill.
talk and he's already got a kill.
Unlucky, mate. That's really unfortunate. Boo's gone. I don't know what to say. This is madness. We get upsets. We get them a lot, right? But this just feels bizarre. It feels like we've slipped into some alternate reality where Heretics can't get away from essentially 3 rounds, but let's see what they can do.
I highlighted it in the pre-match where we're talking about the kind of double duelist being kind of like a gamble that I liked. And I think if we added up the kills and deaths, I think we're at like 30-12 or something stupid right now. Like they have rolled the dice and they've hit a 6. Like I don't know if this is going to be consistent, but
if it's their one-off,
pretty good right now.
Yeah, no. If you're going to run it now, that's cool. And it gets you a win above Heretics, at least on the map, right? This could all be just a footnote in the eventual story of this game when we get to Fracture, maybe make it to Pearl. It's all too a little bit out of normal, but I love this lurk as well, this flank coming in. But does Robbie get the timing right? There's still 2 players working their way through mid. I'm not sure about the timing, but Woot's 1 out towards the side. So if anything, he's got to speed up the pace here, or maybe bank on Zyppan or Kadabra to really buy time and keep their attention turned. And I think they cancelled. Either RieNs noted it, because RieNs is looking that way. Maybe the lack of presence from Robbie or something along those lines. Already going to start clearing through the site, though. benjy and Woot clear on home. Robbie left in a 1v3. Oh, that's big info here. Oh, that's a better shot.
Using that with your roll.
There is util still here. benjy having to respect it to fall towards at least back sight. How does Minny play this one out? benjy's under pressure. Yeah, there was too much for him to handle. Minny on the crunch as they flood the front of the site. Too many angles to try and cover. RieNs couldn't really keep him safe either. So at this point, trying to stall out on the plant, but Robbie's got that one down. Time's on their side. 5v4. Flank being watched. Nice underhand flash gives Boo the fight towards Kadabra. Now, Gentlemates play forward in the side. They're grouping towards backside, leaving a little bit of this flank open, saying, screw it, we'll try and fight MiniBoo and RieNs instead. Maybe the right call, as already Click going to take away the head of MiniBoo. Follow-up swing goes RieNs' way, but they trade out numbers-wise. 3v1 now. Woots forward. So they should be aware of it now, seeing the util in play. benjy does only have a sheriff though, so very hard to try and find impact. Click. Just bulldozes through. The site's now open. The red carpet rolled. Woot's going to be eviscerated, and they're down to now 3. Nice from Boo. Big shots there. That's the spike now left loose. Another issue could come from this now. Time for rotation. A little bit of paranoia in MiniBoo's mind because he does want to overcommit here.
Heretics doing a good job re-clearing mid. A nice little push down potentially, adding another layer whilst we're waiting for the spike to be planted.
I wonder how much he gets from this though, MiniBoo. I like the idea. He's not had a great game though. 3 to 14, which is rare, right? MiniBoo is a star. This is quiet for him. Now I'm already seeing Kadavra kind of look towards this way a little bit here, but timing can be everything in these moments. Plant's going to come in now. MiniBoo closing towards the gap here. Dashes on. Looking for a pixel on site. Not going to see it yet. He's cleared a lot of space here, but he's not spotted the play up towards the window. Bullet to the back of the brain. Kadavra's going to find him. And now the final 2 have to flood on through. And it's
in the server, like why they picked this guy, basically.
And again, that's kind of what we're here to do, because for Heretics, traditionally we haven't seen too much of them in this map either. This was not really something that was played in their, heyday, but MiniBoo doing much better already. After a very quiet map 1, already getting started with a bang here in map 2 in this 3v2.
Yeah, and Heretics have already got good positions over the spike, so it's going to be very difficult for mates. They're going to have to duel their way out. And it's not enough.
The main one to bring this in, and yeah, already springing in, taking a lot of space, willing to challenge on it. You can see all the util really forcing them, and the angle brought back. Now, is this going to equate to a misread here? I'm not too sure, because I think the drone did catch a little bit of info, but Boo still holding some really solid ground, and Kadavra making a bit of a meal of it. Makes now RieNs' life a little bit easier, can focus on the one side, and this is the bonus, and they're holding this so well.
Yeah, not overstaying their welcome anywhere. RobbieBk did a good job of kind of faking towards the sands area there, but ultimately the rounds come down to that duel on arcade, I think.
And the difficulty now becomes trying to lean in towards this site, up against the Cypher still. Got all the util in play. Going through sound will at least give them a step into the site, but MiniBoo just sitting just on the corner of that smoke. That spray was lovely. Taking away Robbie as well, and Zyppan's options have gone from some to near on none. And RieNs might be the one to get it. MiniBoo just really close corner, would be hard to clear, but the camera's watching for it. Oh, that's where it falls apart. Kadavra catching both. Finding benjy first was perfect. And now the site should be theirs. The plant should be on. Boo trying to get some pressure on the backlines, but look at the stall out here. Really frustrating for him. Woot might be overwhelmed through the smoke as well. The flash is stunning. Kadavra, the one to claim it, but it could have been any. And RieNs and Boo, their position should be really well considered. Very few options. You can already see the molly there as well. Can you slip around the side of it? I don't even think so. Might be time to call it on this one. I don't know what else you're going to get through from it.
Yeah, I like the reaction from mates there to push into the CT, knowing the flank was coming. There's a common reaction you saw.
Bounce back by not running it, or do you think this
Teo Salvas in A main is going to be one way. And again, we see this drone coming through for the push on A main.
So much coming towards him though. The pace is pretty much spot on here. Click could be a real issue. benjy might have to walk the smoke here in a second, or maybe just wait and hope that no one clears him just yet. Click's already gone down, and actually benjy's rewarded, playing perfectly on the edge of the smoke there in the end. I was worried that maybe Click's rocket could find him, but no, in the end they're fine. And Robbie and Zyppan are left pretty much behind the wheel, but Robbie gonna isolate Boo, gets a pick on this. Zyppan's got sight, he's a little worried about stairs. Oh my god, Robbie trying to make plays. The spike now left deep. Knowledge is key now, 10 seconds. Is he going for this one? Yeah, not so I don't know how much info they really got away from it.
I think they need to accelerate here, and if they get the spike down as big, because Zyppan has this Brim ult in the post, if Heretics let this spike go down, it's going to be a rough retake.
It really could be. For themselves, they've got RieNs ult, and they do have Woots though, so that could be something. A tap on the spike, maybe very aware of the potential, but an open main plant here. And aggression, Minny and Click trying to get proactive towards CT, and MiniBoo farming them both. And the ult seems a little bit out of sorts here. This looks almost unwinnable, but maybe there's still something in them. But this ult is deadly here. Can clear through the site so well, forcing them forward. Robbie, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Wood has made this site completely unholdable from that position. We do see the operator back out now. MiniBoo did get punished before, but this time you can see what he can achieve with it. A little bit more passive on the angle, a little bit less aggressive on the approach. But Zyppan looking to try and maybe avenge his fallen teammate, but it looks like a single endeavor, no spacing or trading to it. Benji finds his corner of safety and waits for the next target, but I don't think he clocked the other player just next to him there. So down to 3, Robbie gets to live, and it's Kadavra to find Benji. Information was flowing between all of them. Ult invested, RieNs dips away to the other side. And look at the aggression though, hold on, Minny trying to turn the screws here. Trying to be the one to take the fight and take down some more of these players. RieNs, oh, MiniBoo! I missed that man. Stunning shots, but it is down to the 1v1. Oh, the HP, RieNs. He was taken down so low there for a second. He will get to back away. Minny's been on a tear. And RieNs has got to walk back in. 50 HP. And Minny, the angle, nasty. Is it prepared? Formation found early. How does that shake things up here? Bare minimum Robbie has been noted towards that B side.
Big ults for Heretics though. They're more than happy to play retake here, but again, it looks like RieNs and Benji are going to try and hold this site despite the ult advantage.
See the ults coming in, forcing them away here. MiniBoo gonna find Click. RieNs does go down because of the creep from Minny. Again, Minny has been the one man to try and put up some numbers here. Zyppan swings out from stairs and takes away Benji. The spike still yet to cross though, that's with Minny. They've got a minute still to play with, and they're in a 3v2. They have time to play here. They don't have to do everything right now. Oh, Woot's timing, come off it. Woot. Does he expect the follow-up Minny? God, this feels like feast or famine between these two. Oh my God, Woods. Oh, it's purely cosmetic. I tell you it now. They get punished when they go to those internationals. Those difference makers can be there. Contact made over towards the north side by Dish. NG sitting a little deeper towards Sand. Ult gonna go in towards the side, and they should flood off the back of this. Kadavra's in a world of trouble, but it's Boo to take away Click, but the trades come in. Benji and RieNs. They are so well positioned. The information game, they are winning it. Minny has been heroic for this side at times, but this, again, unless mistakes are made, you're not gonna see it really happen here. Benji dodging bullets from them here. What do they have for us?
Proactivity outside of A main, and they might catch a timing here.
They could do. That's nice. Oh, it took a little bit labor to get Benji down, but that's fine. You take that. That's a man advantage. Now working forward towards a side. Kadavra maybe outstayed his welcome a second or two. They're desperate to find a little bit more, but still plants in.
Mates implied they're going to go for the flank with that A main push and just regroup towards CT. It could catch Heretics off guard here.
Certainly could. Paint shell going in could be rough as well. MiniBoo forced in. There was nowhere else for him to go, really. Fight forward, and that was your option. Boo turns around and catches Minny. Leaving us in a 2v3 here. Zyppan and Click. It's rough. What the dog doing? Oh dear. They're throwing all sorts at him. It's just Pokemon's being thrown at them now. Oh, dearie me, Zyppan. Yeah, it's wrap it up, put a bow on it. It's going to be 12. There's not too many ways to say it. Much. And send it over. Has good potential. Oh! There's something really satisfying about just a sheriff shot like that. You got one for me? No. Oh, Click. Do you mind? Oh, okay, Robbie's done it though. That's fine. If we get a bit of a scrap on our hands, extend play a little bit. Why not? Throwing an entire menagerie in towards main. The dogs, the birds, all sorts. Yeah, but at least it gives Woot a little bit of a walk up. I mean, Robbie's going to get the trade on that. Boo going to keep things moving forward. They pretty much have that B site now open and available, but they didn't expect Click, and I think Click's a little... It's his third kill. Leave the man alone. This has been a really topsy-turvy round already, and he keeps going. I feel like he could have fallen off that and kept the pressure for the post-plant potentially, but now MiniBoo trying to do the same sort of thing. This 3v3 could be all but over, because they have no idea that MiniBoo is creeping around the corner. 1, 2, and a third! MiniBoo!
Looks like a great trap setup here on off the turret contact, maybe flashes in a salvo.
The Let's see. There it is. Salvo's gone in. Flash has gone in. There's nowhere to hide here, but Gentlemates still get a 2-for-1 trade until then. MiniBoo tips the scales back in favor as Benji gets more interested, gets involved. Robbie held back on 30 HP, gonna need Zyppan. And Zyppan can't do much at this point. Trying to creep back through, but Benji still waiting. Spike just in front of him, 2 kills, toying with him. He now knows he doesn't overdo too much. He lets the rest take the strain. Benji not too far away.
It's a little bit slow here. I think after that initial contact, we need to send it before we have 3 people in the defense here.
Yeah, the rotations are in, the tags are coming through here. Click's gonna find MiniBoo though. Get some safety on the back of the site, but Robbie with the follow-up, back and forth we go. Still a bonus here. Still a lot of damage done. RieNs is in trouble. He can't get out of it in time. Leaving them now with a man advantage. Plant should be coming in. Does Woot get any opportunity here? Not really. Held back behind that smoke. In position, gets to work a little bit closer forward. It's a little bit of the game away, but we're in the post plant.
It's not a great plant though for mid, so you can't play too far off.
Whoa, Woot's gonna find Minny. This is already a great bonus round, and it could get even better as it's down to 1.
And I thought they'd use that kind of a little bit better, maybe insert someone in alert. Oh, big shift now towards B lane.
Yeah, the
They've got
pace.
a tiny choke point to go through here. This tower could be big.
Yeah, MiniBoo is on the back of the site as well, waiting to see what he can do here. Robbie's gone down. MiniBoo again getting more curious. You can see the util now being poured into that choke point. Benji though does get a challenge, but Click, no challenge for him apparently. Benji on the follow-up. Oh, and a 3rd. Answers back.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great hold on Heretics, but as I said, deciding to shift the tempo through the smallest choke point, I think, in the game.
Oh my
not a great
god,
call
I'm
for
the
Robbie.
go!
So using the win condition of the ults. More than happy with this call from mids.
Yeah, little underhand flash. Ooh, did they see Woot here? I don't know if Woot got spotted on that. I'm still not certain.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think Woot actually could be a real threat to this. He absolutely is. Does he get any more? Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, he turns on a dime. Woot eviscerating 3 as they try and make it through to the site. They just didn't see him for a second, and that's all they needed. Minny can do.
Ahead in K1, and then things started crumbling a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe there is something there, but you know. Great.
Having that developer into you played. Do you think that's a fair use of util? Completely safe. Okay, that's not bad though. Zyppan going to get MiniBoo at least. That's going to maybe quell the aggression. Boom might be a little bit too close on this. Yeah, he is. A little messy on that. Making mistakes here. So it leaves RieNs with an operator. Yeah, didn't think that one was. Oh. Okay. RieNs. We found a little cubby. We're going to make a little play. Hello. I guess not. And a divide on a divide. Util close towards site. Gentlemen are playing close site as well. They're having to stand some of their ground here, finally falling away. Oh, this is going to get messy. How did Benji get Robbie? What is going on here? Kadabra has to invest his util now. Jump spot at least to go through. They now know that Benji's going to be back on this, surely. And there's no way they win this. Split through, but it looks again like this A finish is coming. They're trying to be a little bit slippery, right? Trying to keep him guessing on it, but MiniBoo's disrespecting the util. He's still ahead of it. They're not clearing this close corner, and MiniBoo's confidence is sky high. He's holding guard with just the shorty. Kadabra on the other side is kind of screwed. He's got the spike, and they're grouping up for this. Kadabra could be absolutely backhanded here. Oh, that wasn't pretty. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? I'm confused, and I'm scared, and I think Zyppan is as well. Is it? Are you sure? Is this one that we skip in the VOD review? Because I think it is.
No, I think we VOD review this one.
This one?
Yeah, we VOD review this one.
Do you think either of these teams will?
I hope not.
He's a bit of a fan favourite, and I get why. He's incredibly entertaining and a very talented player, but we do need to see that capability. Ooh, click. See ya. Just deleted. Yeah, we get to see that capability in these crunch situations, which aren't easy. It's where you really get your kind of bread and butter in. Now that's good from Zyppan, keeping this round with a bit of potential. RieNs tries to turn away from the swing. Get out of here. One of the other broadcasters is really excited.
Broadcast is very excited about this round.
And I can't tell you why.
No.
Are they seeing something I don't? Now, I don't know if you can hear it. We can. And oh god, Benji got spotted, right? Benji got checked. Okay, 2-for-1 trade, sight under, I want to say control, carefully. Plants in. MiniBoo's on the way.
Spike planted.
He's
They
had
do
enough.
have the Astra and Teo ult combos to use, but in a 3v4, when they don't have any control of the site at all, is probably a lot to ask.
It is. Smell this one. Here we go. Click. Nice. Takes away MiniBoo. That should... I don't say that's enough. Wow, they went for it. That's got to be a miscall. That's a mistake here. And it's big internationals. We get to ask a lot. Here we go. A little bit of a fight, a little bit of a biff, underhand flash, hello, and how's no one dead? How's everyone alive until then? Okay, it's Benji and RieNs and Boo, the ones to actually draw the blood on this, giving them at least this 3v2.
I love this idea, using the kind of Teo A main control to get the orb. Really nice idea. So something you don't see that often is that kind of use of A main for orb control.
Okay, will they expect Woot to still be around? They've got to be a remaining. Bye-bye, Minny. Yeah, Woot has just controlled so much of this. We've been hyping this man up. Give me a round, Robbie. 1v3.
Initiated.
Oh, that's made it harder. Quick kill on Benji, perhaps? Perhaps not. 40 seconds, though. There is playtime here. But we'll tell you how to play in your absolute dog water ranks. There he is.
The fans are... They're great Valorant players, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay. Robbie, get me back on track here. Robbie, let me focus on this game. Give me something to shout about. That's not bad. Take away MiniBoo. Get a little bit of a corner.
Yeah, I thought they'd kind of... Usually you see them go back into the A hole. I don't hate them playing retake A, but a bold 3-9 down kind of decision. Maybe Heretics gonna go deeper here. I like this plan. Very open for a deeper kind of push.
Okay. Let's see what this retake has got. Getting it started now, but Heretics want a little bit of the action themselves, playing towards CT. They're gonna find Kadavra, but they're gonna try and pick up the pace on this. Kadavra's already taken away MiniBoo. That's a man up to the good here. RieNs. He's so blind, and this is a messy fight. So scrappy towards Pit. A 4v2, and hey, they knew what they were doing. Benji's been an absolute monster so far, but this would take a lot. And the shots, clear. Plenty of options. Okay, towards backside. KO's util gonna go in as well, try and hinder the approach, but the dash is there, and Minny gonna try and slip through towards the back. Zyppan gonna get one, but tries to maybe find some safety in the smoke, but there's so many players nearby. Minny, okay, come on. That's so lucky. But does he know about the player who's already crept through? Benji? He's whiffing it. Gentlemates, where the hell did that just...
from Boo last time as well. I caught everyone, it still wasn't enough.
They rinse and they repeat. Is it going to be enough again? Once again, we're going to see Minny posted towards the back of the side, but they didn't expect maybe the adjusted dash. Suddenly, MiniBoo's up towards heaven. Robbie has to fly in, get two for himself. But they don't have the numbers this time. MiniBoo, that's one bullet. I know you're good, but man, there we go. Hits the reload on it. Click coming closer. Kadavra still around. Trying to find the player towards the back of the site. Oh, that's big. Nice from Click. Gonna get that rifle upgrade, and they don't know about this one just yet. MiniBoo's got his own Vandal as well. Click. Oh, they line up.
More important ult in this kind of round if we end up getting it.
The awareness from Bez. Okay, Kadavra is the gatekeeper to this. Zyppan just behind. There's the ult. You are locked in. You are forced forward. He just whiffs it in the end. Minny, though, the next string on the bow does beautifully. Two big kills, but then Heretics push further forward. We know where Robbie was pretty far away, but he's got here fast. But they're aware. They've got down in a predicament. Do they stick to this? It looks like they do. Absolutely they do. And Zyppan, the one at the back of the site here, gonna have to try and hold his own somehow. MiniBoo trying to navigate through the smokes, the layers, and he finds a player. Kadavra goes. Zyppan did draw blood though and managed to at least keep that close enough by, but they're losing out in numbers now and they fall away. Look at Woot's heading through. Is just stunning. It's dreamy. And it's a bold call to go for that. MiniBoo catching the rotation as well. This is dream stuff. You don't get that sort of thing often. So Zyppan and Click, do you even go for this one? Really, do you let the 11th happen? Maybe if Click gets a quick kill? But no one's going to be giving you a fair fight. Oh, he's invested the ult too. Yeah, go for it, I guess. Make something out of nothing, but a 1-for-1 trade is not good enough. Zyppan, legendary player, but you've got players right, left, down on...
to kind of dual bench it.
It's a great call here. And they're trying to get rotations in, but you can feel this is already feeling uphill, difficult, tricky. And MiniBoo hungry as well. Pounces, but it's Zyppan. He's found 2 there. Dealt with eventually, but Robbie takes him down. They're making a fight out of this. They're not going to lose just yet. They're trying to hold on to it now. Robbie, Cadaver, and Click. Woot's going to find one, though, lingering through that connector.
I expect Click on the flank here, though.
Might not. Oh, Benji! That could be game in that moment. That could be 12. But Robbie has to respect the ult. He wasn't able to secure a weapon either.
The plant's good enough to play off-site. This is going to be,
Really?
I don't want to say impossible, but very, very difficult for Robbie now.
I mean, can he at least get a gun?
That is step 1.
We start there. We'll start with, is there a weapon down? There's got to be one. Yeah, there's plenty. Okay, cool. Weapon picked up. But then in a post-plant, you've got Woot, you've got Benji. You've got to try and make it happen for yourself. And Robbie calling up his own number. Woot just, oh, that's great. He does now, you know what I mean? Anyone who's not English do enjoy finding out what that means. However, Click gonna at least trade out the earlier kill that Woot got trying to vie for this control over towards A. And they're throwing everything into it. Kitchen Sink's coming out next. Robbie trying to post this one down. Doesn't get what he needs. Controls the space a bit, but already look at where Benji's slipping off to. Oh, he's ahead of where they expect as well. Oh, it's messy, but he's won it again. Takes away Click. I thought he almost had that one. Robbie now filling the gap here, but he's got pressure coming again. Boo! Beautiful from Robbie. Holding on here, Gentlemate's not going to let this one slip this round unless Woot decides. I mean, does he even try and stick around for a quick pick? We've been seeing the MiniBoom's been pathing up towards heaven after those salvos. This time towards the back of the site, so a little bit of a different pathing. But Gentlemate's having to respect it, at least for now. This is not something they can particularly fight, but at least they've got the rotations in.
The difference here is this open plant, in my opinion. All the players on the site need to do is delay long enough. Hopefully we see RieNs pull back. He's got the salvos going to come back online. I think this is a mistake to play this aggressively, but never mind. He's ahead of me. RieNs is smarter. He knows he needs a down site against this Astro.
As the Astro coming in, RieNs, yeah, that's why he's ahead. Disproving Minny, kill by kill. What do you know about RieNs?